Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I'm going to do a collective tarot read for today, Friday, October 18th, 2024. You may follow me on the book, the Insta, the Talk, or the Tube, or not. Totally up to you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. If some of it fits, fabulous. If some of it does not, please just leave it on the table for someone else. We don't want you taking on energy that wasn't meant for you. We're going to use Old Reliable as always. I just sent a message to Amazon because I am like beyond livid. Livid. How many of you get upset at Amazon? I swear to God, like every like 3 weeks, they do something to tick me off. Okay, that card like fell in one of my drawers. Hold on. There it is. One card on the table. I ordered something. A $4.99 item. Like, not even kidding. I think it was like 5 something with tax. It was a little repair kit, okay? And I ordered it on Wednesday. It said it was coming Thursday by 10 p.m. I fell asleep last night because I went and got my nails did with my friend and came home, fed the kitties, took a shower, fell asleep. I woke up at 1:30 in the morning to a message on my phone saying, "Oh, we couldn't make the delivery. It's delayed. You're going to get it tomorrow on Friday." Okay, fine. Except here's the rub. Here's the rub. They tried to deliver it at 11:40 in the morning and they wanted a signature. Nobody's home. I'm gone from 4 o'clock in the morning until 4 o'clock in the evening. Who's going to sign for this thing? This is the second time. The second time Amazon was supposed to deliver something, failed to deliver it, said they were delivering it the next day, tried to deliver it the next day, and wanted a signature. And I'm assuming it's because they just pass it off to another company, and that company wants to make sure that they can, go back and say, yeah, they got the item. I get that. But Amazon changing the delivery and not saying anything, like not saying, hey, by the way, somebody needs to be home, because at the very least I could see if my neighbor could accept it. Otherwise, like, I'm screwed. But at least I know I'm screwed at the beginning. So this is the second time they've done this. And what kills me, it's for a $4.99 item. Like, it's not even anything like expensive. Like, seriously. So I messaged them because I have concerns. Like, this is kind of redonkulous. Yeah, I said redonkulous. So this lovely woman messages me back and she's like, "Oh, like they're going to deliver it, blah blah blah. We can always order you a new one and try again tomorrow, da 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 da." Meanwhile, I already rescheduled to have it re-delivered, supposedly with just USPS, the post office. So if it's really just the post office, again, why would you tell the post office to get my signature? It doesn't make any sense. I did just get another Amazon delivery that I ordered last night. Some nail trimmers just in case I want to cut down my own nails. And I had to sign for those. But those were from some other carrier, like I don't remember the name, but it was like Fly something something. It was a white truck and it had the emblem on the side. So, okay, fine. Like, I get it. Like, they passed on the delivery, they want the signature. But the post office? Why would I need to sign for it through the post office for a $4.99 item? Why would Amazon ask that? Because they obviously asked for it when they passed it on to the post office. It doesn't make any sense to me. So I get the lovely woman on there and I tell her what happened and I tell her it's the second time. And she's like, well, we'll refund your money. And I said, listen, I said, thank you for listening. Thank you for listening. I said, I don't want the $4.99 back. The item is supposedly going to come tomorrow. I rescheduled the delivery. I said the issue is now I have to sit at home all morning and all afternoon waiting for this delivery. I said, and my time is precious. This is a day I could be out doing something. I was actually going to go to Starved Rock because today I volunteered to work Sunday in the morning. So, like Sunday in the morning, I'll go to the lake, watch sunrise, go to work. But tomorrow, I was going to go to Starved Rock in the morning and walk around, look at the waterfall, etc., etc. Now I can't. Now I have to sit here and wait for this $4.99 item, which could have just been sent without a signature. And I told her, I said, I don't want the money back. I said, my time is precious. My time is worth more than $4.99. And I'm going to have to sit here and wait for 6 to 8 hours and waste my day. I said, you can't help me with that. Amazon's not going to pay me $30 an hour to sit here. I said, thank you very much for listening. I said, please pass on my concerns because the shenanigans have to stop. Like and I said to her, I said, if they would post that they want the signature to begin with, I wouldn't even really have the issue. It's the fact that it's the second time that Amazon rescheduled the delivery because they couldn't deliver it on time by 10 p.m., mind you. And then they turn around and they want a signature from me when I'm not at home. Who's at home? Most people aren't at home. Most. I just don't get it. Anyway, that's my rant. And I thanked her very much for helping me and listening to my BS. I said, please pass this concern on to somebody. I said, because it's just kind of ridiculous. I hope she understands I'm not mad at her. Like I feel bad because I was in customer service for 16 plus years, I had people yell at me, throw stuff at me, try to come around the counter and punch me. I had people follow me out to the parking lot, weirdos. I had a lady throw 2 Yankee Candle jars at me at Christmas time once because she left her 4 very tiny small children outside in front of our store in the very crowded mall. And she was in our store walking around on her phone talking to, I don't know, her husband who should have been watching the kids. I don't know. Her mom, friend, I don't know. Those kids were out there by themselves in a very crowded mall with God knows who walking around the mall. And one of the kids unlatched, because we had doors, not like a gate, and they unlatched the door and they were swinging the door back around. So I ran up there and I said, oh, no, honey, don't do that. I'm like, we don't want you to get hurt, because he could have hit himself with it. It's a heavy door. Like if I wasn't a big girl, I probably wouldn't, be able to do it myself. But, I told him, I said, sit there, don't touch it. I'm like, we don't want you to get hurt. The mother comes up and she's like, she's like, oh yeah, don't touch that. Go sit over there and wait for mommy. Meanwhile, she has 2 jars in her basket and she's still on the phone. And I turned to her and she's like, oh, I'm so sorry. And I looked at her and I said, ma'am, I said, maybe you should put the candles back and go take your kids home and come back. I said, or you can bring the kids inside. I said, it's not really safe to leave them out here by themselves. And when I say young children, I mean all 4 of these children were probably below the ages of 8. These were very tiny children. Like in my mind, the oldest one wasn't even old enough to watch the other 3. I walked away from the woman, and the next thing I know, I hear like a crash, and I see I look down and there's a jar rolling towards me, and she's throwing a second jar that was in her basket at me. But it's not going to go anywhere. It's heavy. Like, it's just going to fall to the floor. Like, I don't know what she wasn't thinking. And then she's like, what you did is completely unprofessional. Da, 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 da. Yes, you're right. It is completely unprofessional for me to be concerned about the welfare of someone's 4 children that are outside unsupervised while there's 100 perverts walking around the mall. And I looked at her and I said, you're lucky I don't call security and report you and have the police called. She came back later and asked for my name and reported me to my boss, and I got a write-up for that. I don't regret that. God knows where those children ended up. Seriously. And all because jar candles were more important than your 4 kids. And these are people that are allowed to have children. I'm just saying. I personally, if I was a mom and I knew I had to go out shopping, if I can't take them in with me, find a babysitter. Like, you can't find a babysitter? I don't understand. We got 5 cards on the table, 3 major, no reverse. I think I'm finally done ranting. But yeah, I know what it's like to work in retail. So I felt bad for the lady from Amazon, but like I told her, I'm like, thank you for your help and all that jazz. 6 cards on the table, 3 major. Now that I've wasted 12 minutes ranting about that. Okay, we got 8 cards on the table, 3 major. Let's do 2 more shuffles. One more shuffle. Yeah, so now I have to sit at home all day tomorrow and wait for this item instead of going to the Rock. What the heck? And I was thinking it would be better to go on the weekend because if I go early in the morning, there won't be as much traffic. People will be at home or at church or whatever. All right, we got 10 on the table with bottom of the deck. We've got the Fool. Sorry, I'm looking at my nose was bleeding earlier, which is weird. I think it's because like I was playing with my ring and I think I stabbed myself. The Hangman. So if my nose starts bleeding, I think it's drying up. Knight of Swords. Strength. 4 of Cups. We got Ace of Wands. 8 of Cups. 8 of Wands. 6 of Wands. We got a lot of wands. Not gonna lie. Cups and Wands. Cups and Wands. There's 1 sword. And then we got the 2 of Wands, bottom of the deck. So, feminine, masculine, take how it resonates. It doesn't matter. You or someone you know, I feel like this is someone's like spiritual journey, like the beginning of a spiritual journey with the Fool and the Hangman. The Knight of Swords, someone deciding that they want to start a journey, they want swift action, they want to change, they want to grow. With the Strength card, right? It takes strength. to make that decision. It takes strength to implement that kind of change. With the Four of Cups, like whoever this person is probably felt like they were in stagnant energy, like they weren't like moving, like doing the same thing over and over again on repeat, cycle on repeat, over. With the Ace of Wands, somebody that wants new beginnings, like they're tired of repeating that same cycle. Hopefully you can hear me. And again, it's all for, like, for me, this is someone starting their journey. It's all for growth. It could be like, if this, this could be you like continuing your journey and starting like a new phase. Sometimes when we start spiritual journeys, we don't maybe go as in depth and like talk about our past and inner childhood wounds, all that jazz. Like, some people don't go as in depth thinking about things as they should when they start. So maybe you're someone that has to kind of like backtrack and not start over, but like reevaluate things, go over things, look at things. That's possible too. Or again, like I said, this could just be someone you know, or maybe you, whoever you are, maybe this is your first time watching me and you're starting your journey. Congratulations if that's the case. We like newbies. We don't have a problem with newbies. Because the Eight of Wands, it's like somebody starting the journey and then continuing. Like, just keep moving, keeping pace with themselves. With the Six of Wands, it's somebody that is celebrating tiny wins or big wins, right, as they go along. With the Two of Wands, like I always say, pardon me, I don't even know why I have the burps. Like I always say, you're always healing. You're going to be healing from birth to death, right? That's what I always say. But you're going to go through like patterns, right? You're going to go through like, I guess, cycles, So you're going to like finish a cycle, new horizon. Go through the cycle, finish the cycle, new horizon. You're just going to keep going and going and going. Also, I'm going to say this too, with the Knight of oh, okay. Do you not want me to talk about it? Hello? What the heck? Okay, my chair is all skewed like it was this morning. With the Knight of Swords, like when I look at this and I think of someone like on a healing journey, it actually makes me think of someone like, because this person looks like they're flying, right? But it makes me think of someone that feels weighed down to begin with. When you're coming out of a negative cycle, when you're trying to break free of low vibrational energy, when you're trying to leave the past behind and move forward in a more positive light, like you're coming from like a like a it's like right on the tip of my tongue, like a beat down mentality, right? Like you're on the ground, you're huddled, you're covering yourself, like life is just throwing shit at you after shit after shit at you, shit at you, right? Because that's the kind of life you're living. You're going to get it back. But deciding you want to start a journey and get your shit together and get going and You want different things and you want better for yourself, whatever that may be to you, because we're not all the same. It's like you're going to get lighter and lighter and lighter. Ooh, pardon me. More tired than I thought. I should have another coffee. I've had two today. But yeah, it's like someone, bogged down and then rising. Like they just keep getting more and more competent, more and more sure of themselves. And they free themselves to rise to the occasion for themselves. And whoever this person is, I feel like at the end, I mean, not the end, but at some point, they're going to feel like a brand new person. I keep getting calls for scammers. It's ridiculous. And this is someone that's going to be celebrating. They're going to have a lot to celebrate, you know? Making that decision to start a healing journey and it changes you're changing your life for the better. And it's only going to get better and better. And don't get me wrong, we're human. We live on Earth. This is planet Earth. Things happen. Not everything is within our control. Things are going to happen. You're going to have days where you're like, I just want to go back to bed. But that doesn't mean that you're not on the right path. That doesn't mean that you're not where you're supposed to be. That doesn't mean that you're a negative energy or that you're the devil or whatever. Like everybody has bad days. Everybody has things happen. It's going to happen. But every day you're going to have these little wins, these big wins, however you want to look at it. This is one of my favorite cards. I'm not even kidding. Because it looks like this person is going to walk up these steps, and look at how big these steps are. The thing is when we start these journeys, everything seems so out of reach and like it's going to take forever to get there. And in reality, like everything else in life, it's like a split second, right? Like think of this year. Seriously, think of this year. How fast did this year go? Like I remember January, like in Chicago, getting snow and me going to work and coming home and not doing anything else. Not doing a damn thing else. Because in the winter, Kim hibernates. That's why I'm the hermit. That's why I'm the humble hermit. Because I hibernate. I was getting my food delivered to me. If I wanted to eat out, I would do DoorDash. You know what I mean? Like, I did not leave home other than to go to the 9 to 5. Well, 5 to 3:30, but you know what I mean. And now it's October. It's the middle of October. Like it's going to be November. It's going to be Thanksgiving soon. They're advertising at Popeyes for the turkey, the blackened turkey or the Cajun turkey. I was talking about it with one of my friends the other day on yesterday. Because he was thinking of getting one for his family, his wife and his kid and his mom and his siblings. And I was like, yeah, I was thinking of getting one too for myself. Now I think I'm just gonna get like a little turkey breast or a chicken breast or something. But like it's almost the end of the freaking year. I bought a Christmas gift when I was on vacation. The beginning of October. I just like to shop early. But still, it's a Christmas gift. It's October. It's going to be December before we know it. The shortest day of the year. is in December. Once we hit that, it can only get better from there. But I can't believe how fast this year has gone by. And that's how it goes with journeys. Like, you think like it's painstaking and it's hard and it takes time. Yeah, it does. But like in the blink of an eye, like, you're healing yourself, you're moving forward, you're transitioning, you're having deaths and rebirths every day. That's life. That's beautiful. Just want to see if there's anything else before I go. The Fool card. Have you ever noticed anything about this card? I've shown it many times. And I've noticed it before, but I don't think I've ever said anything. But now is a good time to say something because it fits with this reading. It really fits with this reading. So when you look, this is a feminine, right? You can say that. It's a person in a dress, okay? Even if it's a man, you got to be somewhat feminine to wear a dress. So let's just be honest. When you look at this person up here in the chestular area, it almost looks like it's their back. It almost looks like the body is twisted and the legs are the front, like the bottom half is the front and the top is the back. Now the hands are okay, like they look normal, but when you look at that area, it looks funny. It almost looks like it should be someone's back, not a chest. To me, at any rate. And I've noticed it before and I haven't said anything. The funny thing is with this reading, whoever this person is, the Fool, right? Joyful bliss. The reverse is stagnation. They both come into play here because whoever this person is, yes, they were in stagnation, living in a lower vibration, right? Of course they were. But the funny thing is it was joyful bliss, right? Like, this person didn't know any better. Like, if they had a gambling problem, oh, I just like to spend a little money at the track. It's not a big deal. Joyful bliss. If this person had a sex addiction, oh, I just like to visit, the chick on the corner, 3 times a day. It's not a big deal. Oh, I have a drinking problem. Oh, I have spending problem. Oh, and on and on and on and on. Like, this person, it's basically convincing yourself that you're happy, you're blissful, that there's joy in your life. This brings you joy, right? Until one day you wake up and you realize, what am I doing? Like, why do I keep meeting the chick on the corner for sex 3 times a day? Why do I keep drinking a 64-ounce of Tito's vodka every day? Like, why? Why do I go to the track every day and spend $300 that I don't have? Like, it's somebody recognizing that what once brought them joy, they're realizing there really was never any joy there to begin with. They were feeding something from within that was lacking. People are texting me. I think it's one of my friends at work, but I don't know. Whatever. It's like someone thinking that everything is hunky dory and it's great, it's fabulous, and realizing like that was no way to live. This is the way to live. Real joy, real bliss is not being codependent on substances, people, situations. You can release. You can let go. I think I'm at the point in my own life where it is just so easy for me to let go. Almost too easy. Almost too freaking easy. Because if I don't see potential there, if I don't see someone like if I don't see someone fulfilling something within themselves, like I lose interest. I just lose interest. And I think I said this, well, I said it on my Facebook. Maybe I said it on my blog. Everybody has a purpose. Everybody here has a purpose. Negative, positive, it doesn't matter. The people that are negative, the haters, the divination abusers, the Satan worshipers, all whatever, they still have a purpose here. They're catalysts, or what I call dancing monkeys, or what I call the fucking clowns. The fucking clowns. They're fucking clowns. But they have a purpose because they drive you to be a better person. That's purpose. Whoever this person is, they're realizing that not only do they want more out of life, but they have more to give. And whatever they were doing before, like that was no way to live. That was not joy. That was not bliss. Again, they were filling a void within themselves that they didn't even know that they needed filled, that they didn't even know was an issue. Now, on the journey, like they know what the issue was. They know how to fix that as best they can. One last thing before I let it go. With the strength card, whoever this person is, this is someone that is determined not to fail. Like when I look at this person, when I look at this card and I think of this person as this person, this is someone, to me, when I look at this and I think of this reading and I think of this individual, this is someone that's giving it up to God. This is someone that's like, you know what? Like, I'm going to focus on my healing journey. I'm going to focus on me and I'm going to do what I do for me. I'm getting my act together. And whatever comes in for me, whatever I can recognize, intuitively recognize as positivity for me, something for me to work with, somebody for me to work with, I will take it as it comes to me, as God brings it to me. And I know, people will be out there and be like, because last year when I was on dating apps, I had people like message me and make fun of me because they're like, because I said, I'm just waiting. Like I'm just waiting for the right one to come through. And when they come, they come. Like I'm not chasing. And I'm not. I don't chase. I don't chase. I believe the right person will come along when they come along. Um, and people were making fun of me for it. And it's like, okay, but do you chase? Because why would you make fun of me for saying I don't want to chase, but you don't chase either? And I had a lot of men make fun of me for that because I said I wasn't gonna. Like, whatever comes, comes. Okay. Okay. I mean, I guess they're just mad because I don't want to chase them. I mean, why would I want to do that? I left a marriage because I didn't want to take care of a man. Why would I chase after another one? It doesn't make any sense. Like I'm not that desperate. And other than with the ex-husband, like I mean, even with the ex-husband, I don't think of it as desperate. I needed someone to love and take care of at the time. That's what I needed. And then I realized, like, do I need that? Because really, I wanted someone to take care of me. And there was nobody to take care of me. So I was taking care of someone else. I thought that would fill the void. It did not fill the void because nobody was taking care of me. I wasn't even taking care of me, right? So how can I fill a void? Like if I can't take care of them, I can't take care of me. Like it just doesn't make any sense. But it took me 11 years to figure that out. But like I said, the funny thing is I've never been like that with guys and women before my ex-husband, guys and women after my ex-husband. I'm not like that. I'm not codependent. I don't need another person. Would I like another person? Of course I would. I think I make a great companion. But I refuse to take care of somebody. I refuse to chase. Okay. Then I guess I spend the rest of my life alone, I guess. I mean, it doesn't even bother me. I'm pretty happy on my own. Does it get lonely sometimes? Sure. But I mean, married people get lonely. Children get lonely. Old people get lonely. Middle-aged people get lonely. Teenagers get lonely. It happens. It's an emotion. It's a feeling. Every human experiences that. And again, we'll experience that from birth to death. It is what it is. But never in my life have I, other than again with the ex-husband, have I ever been codependent on another person. Whoever this person is, it's like they're coming to that realization, whether they're a man or a woman, non-binary, it doesn't matter. They're coming to the realization like they need to depend on themselves. They need to not depend on others so much. Obviously, there are variations within the theme, right? Like if you're somebody that needs care or whatnot, obviously you're going to depend on people. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like a one-on-one, like a relationship, like being reliant on someone else for emotional, mental, and physical well-being when really you need to only rely on yourself. This person is realizing this. And they're realizing like I just need to let go, let God, right? And do my own thing, and whatever comes, comes. I mean, and I'm just going to use myself as an example. Think of what you can do when you let go and you let God. Think of what you can do when you don't think about situations and people and you don't put overthought into it and you don't let things run through your mind, right? Like you can do so much, so freaking much. And again, just me as an example. I, I, I wrote 2 books. I mean, short stories, but 2 books. I always wanted to write a book since I was a kid. I always knew I was going to write a book. I thought it was going to be a romance because I was a romance reader for a long time. There's a little romance in there, a little nookie in there, but no, like I wrote 2 books. My documentary, I have 20 parts on there. 20 chapters, 20 videos on there. My TikTok channel, my TikTok. I play with that every day. I post to it every day. These are all things that I accomplished for myself. And if I ever make money off them, if I never make money off of them, who cares? I don't care. I did these things for me in my time on my own so that like Kim knows Kim can write 2 books. I'm going to write a third starting January. Why was I going to say January 3rd? Maybe I'll start on January 3rd. I don't know. But like I'm doing this for me. I'm not doing this for anyone else. And like I said, if nothing ever makes any money, then nothing ever makes any money. I did it for me. It's my own accomplishment. And even if I decide I want to self publish and then I decide I don't, and maybe I just want to publish a copy of each for myself because I wrote they're my books, then I'll do that. I'll pay to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like what I worked on was me. It was for my own growth, my own stability, my own mental, right? Like I don't think I would have ever been able to write those books if I was still with the ex-husband, if I still had the ex-best friend, because I just always had so much going on in here. And after I released all that, like all the open space, ready to receive enlightenment, guidance, knowledge. Whoever this person is, they're realizing they have so much more to do, have so much more to give, and they're ready. Look at them. Look at how strong they are. I'm gonna leave it at that. I hope it resonated for you. Uh, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, if anything, you guys found it entertaining. Like I said, I'm gonna be home all day tomorrow. Wait for that $4.99 item. So I will do reads. I will post all that jazz. Um, yeah. I hope everybody has a lovely Friday evening. It's the weekend. Yay, exciting. Um, I hope everybody had a productive week. Um, yeah, that's it, I guess. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for listening to me rant earlier about Amazon. Thank you. I'll talk to you later. Bye.